here we are at another popular archaeological site, just about an hour outside of Algiers. This is Tipaza. It is another Roman ruins site, less than an hour from Algeria's capital city. Much different than Carthage for a number of reasons. One, it's right by the sea, and I'll show you some amazing views. Second, you'll see that it's got a number of different landscapes, and one of the landscapes is that, as you can see here, one of those is right in the forest amid all sorts of vegetation. Sometimes things are left like that, and sometimes you'll see what's left of certain artifacts and what used to be certain buildings right here in what feels like the jungle. Kind of left at the mercy of Mother Nature, which is not typically something you find with the Roman archaeological sites. It's more something that you find with Mayan temples in Guatemala or Buddhist temples in Sri Lanka and Thailand. Not something you see very much with this civilization. Normally everything is intact and roped off, and that's the other thing that really sets this place apart. As you can see over there through those trees, if you can see, nothing is roped off, so everybody has the opportunity to kind of come in here. See, this is what I mean. Moss and grass just growing around all of what's left of these buildings. But as you can see here, people have the ability to just kind of gather around, eat their lunch, sit on top of a several thousand-year-old city, kind of gather here, hang out, and surprisingly, they do a pretty good job of respecting it. There's always going to be that scumbag who carves their initials into things, but I mean, there really isn't a whole lot of trash left around. And I see people, like I said, bringing their lunches and smoking butts, and leads me to believe they do a pretty good job cleaning up after themselves and actually respecting the site. So right over there you can see the one thing that is roped off. That is what's left of a mosaic. And now we're kind of getting into the part that is looking a lot more traditional for an archaeological site of this type. You see here we have what used to be an aqueduct. Yeah, some big clay pots that's also roped off here. But that's another thing. Like I say, we got people just hanging out, playing soccer. Hey, buddy. Go ahead. And it all seems to be, again, in pretty good shape. So these ruins have quite a wide range. They stretch all throughout the coast of Algeria. There's more down to the east in the ancient city of Constantine. That city's sinking, by the way. But yeah, that's a really nice thing about this particular site. It also does have some tombs left from the Punic Wars. And I'm going to finish this off by showing you a really nice view. Just imagine going out on a boat, fishing, and then seeing all this ashore from out on the sea. There's also a spot down that away a bit where something is sinking. You can't even tell what it was, if it was a Roman bath or a tomb or whatever, because there's been so much erosion from the water. So here we go. Welcome to the African side of the Mediterranean, Tipaza by the sea. And there's still so much more that I didn't get to show you in this one clip. So, like I said, check out my other albums, follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat, and as I always say, thank you for watching.